So, in today's breakdown, we're going to be going over today's trade setup that we took. And this is going to be on gold on May 20th, 2025. And basically, this is what I saw today. So, I saw price on gold, 3 MAs first of all, are aligned and where we would like to see it if we're buying, right? We would like to see it 3 MAs underneath. And basically, so right here, I see price going up with these big candles pushing up, breaking this last high, breaking structure, right? So that created a demand zone. We also got the 3 MAs underneath showing that momentum is pushing up, right? And price been uptrending since the previous session. So we're looking for buys. I waited for price to come back down to the demand zone to see if it's gonna reject off the zone. And basically it didn't. It broke the zone, so this zone became invalid. Alright, then I saw this candle come down and reject of this support zone, right? And then once I zoomed out, I saw that this support zone also stretched all the way over here to this recent support zone. To this recent resistance right here. Alright, so this whole zone was a resistance. Price came up to the zone, bounced off, and pushed down. Price came up to the zone, pushed down, right? Over here, price broke structure, broke the zone, right? And then that same resistance zone now became a support, right? So that's where we're trading off of. We're trading off that support. Let's see. Okay, boom. So we're trading based off that support level that you guys just saw right there, right? So either way, this trade was still kind of sketchy. I was not trying to get in this trade until I saw a good confirmation, which would be a break of 3 MA, the break of the 3 MA candle. Well, the break of the 13 MA, the candle breaking the 13 MA, indicating that momentum is pushing up. So from there, I could have caught a 1-to-1, and that's what I waited for. Price kept rejecting from that zone and giving us these candles, right? With these like wicks on the bottom that's showing price is rejecting, doesn't want to push down, right? And then right here, price gave us this candle, this big bullish candle that broke this 13 MA. So now that 13 MA break indicated my entry, that confirmed my entry for buys, right? I put my stop loss like over here where the support will start at, basically like right here. And as soon as that candle closed, I just bought. First target was obviously 1-to-1 around here. Second target was 2-to-1 around here, but we ended up reaching and grabbing a little bit more from that. Don't mind the dirt bug outside. We in the hood still, but you know, we working to make it out the trenches. So yeah, this candle came in and it started rejecting right here. So I was a little bit skeptical. I wanted to close out, but I was like, you know what? You don't know what could happen. So, and that's the beauty about trading. Once you learn that anything can happen in the charts, that's what's gonna tap you into the mindset of being in the zone while trading. The mindset of a professional trader or a profitable trader, basically, where you have no fear in the markets, and now because you have no fear in the markets, those mistakes that would affect other people is not gonna affect you when you're trading, right? So I saw this rejection. Price rejected right there, started coming down, right? I stayed holding. Price went to draw down a little bit, rejected, stay there. So as you stay holding, after that, there was this history. You know, price began pushing up, hit TP1. I kept holding. As soon as price hit TP2, I stayed holding for a little bit, and then it reached a little bit past my TP2, So I just closed out to secure profits, and then turns out, look, price ended up going all the way up, double my take profit too. So I would have caught 4 times my risk. Here I caught 2 times my risk. On this trade, I would have caught 4 times my risk. So on this trade, I made $500 in 25 minutes, right? And if I would have stayed holding a little bit longer for 4 times my risk, this would have been $1,000 trade. So I would have made $1,000 in roughly 35 to 40 minutes, right? On this one trade. But my target, original target, was 2 to 1, 2 times my risk. So I was conformed, I was comfortable with that amount of money, and I decided to get out and follow my rules and stick to my risk to reward um, ratio, and just be satisfied with what the market was giving me, because easily the market could have pushed back down, easily, boom, go back to my stop loss, and then I would have left with no fucking money. you know so it's better to just close out, call it a day. Whatever happens after, I don't care. The market could do backflips, could do jumping jacks, I don't care, because I already got my money, so I secured for the day, and I'm set. You know, so that was today's trade. Nothing crazy. There was a couple of other setups. They were just price action, were just looking booty, and at times, price not gonna give you right here. It didn't give me the exact setup that I always trade, which is supply and demand, but it gave me a different one: support and resistance, right? And a 3 MA breakout candle for entry, right? So you just gotta really just react to the market and to react to what you're seeing, and also keep an open mind that there's many ways to trade. So just because you're not seeing your setup or your strategy doesn't mean that you should be close-minded and you know not see of other ways how market could potentially be moving, and how you could potentially find an opportunity in the market to capitalize from it, and make some money. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, to make some money. So that was today's trade breakdown, and we'll see you guys in the next video.